Hello, I'm Samuli Knuuti. I'm an editor for the Finnish publisher WSOY, and this is Finnish author Miki Liukkonen. We are discussing his new novel, Master of Silence, and in this third part of the interview series, we talk about his methods for working. I know it's a boring question, but how do you usually write? With computer?
I mainly write by hand. So I've always written by hand because I think I catch my ideas more faster when I write with hand. So it's just natural for me, and I've done it like over 10 years. So I can't imagine myself writing straight to computer because looking at the screen is, I think it's like it's boring, and I'm just not as fast by writing by computer, so I prefer writing by hand.
So you must have a huge amount of notebooks filled with.
Yeah, there's like a tower.
Can you show us? You have some with you.
Yes, these are from the O novel. So these are my notes for that, and these are just two excerpts, but yeah, there's just this tiny handwriting throughout these, so that's my style.
People often think that since you're a young writer, you lead a bohemian lifestyle, but in order to write such huge books as O, it obviously can't be like that.
I have my bohemian seasons, or how do you say it, but this book was really just about sitting alone at home, writing every day like 10 hours, not really resting at all, like 7 days a week. And so it was really, I was really disciplined and just wanted to write a really good book.
What kind of feedback do you usually get from your readers?
Well, the O has gotten a really, really great feedback, so it's been a really successful in that matter. So I think that puts a little bit pressure for my next novel, because I think I have to make even better book. So it's really hard, but overall the feedback has been really positive, and I really haven't got any negative reviews, maybe 2 or something like that, which is kind of worrying also.
Do you get fan mail feedback that could be perhaps labeled more as fan mail as usual?
Yeah,
to the author.
Yeah, I got really much fan mail, but it's also really not strictly about my books. It's mainly about my public appearance or something like that. So it's strange, but I'm used to it now.
What is the biggest misconception that the general public, the readers, usually have of you?
Well, that I'm a narcissistic, alcoholic, bohemian, walking catastrophe, which is not true. Maybe a little bit true, but not the whole truth.
Do you think that this age, the early 21st century, is a good time to be an author?
Well, yes, I think the words are more important nowadays than they have been for a long time, because I think we need more truths, and the world has become so chaotic and full of information that we need something like to compress that information and make it like more sensible and accessible for people, and so they can think themselves and make their own opinions and look at the world in different angles than by angles that politicians or people like that are saying them to look.
How do you feel about Finnish language?
Well, it's hard to say because I'm Finnish, so I just breathe it So, well, I think it's, well, of course I love it because I write in Finnish, so it's hard, weird question, I can't answer that.
I mean, because usually many Finnish authors always talk about loud how they love Finnish language and all its curiosities. I wonder whether you have the same relationship to language, because many of the authors that you have read and praised come from America, or so. I wondered if you. Do you ever feel that it would have been nice to be able to write in English also?
Yeah, of course, but I'm just not so good at writing in English, so I can't do that.
But about Finnish language, you are very brilliant in handling the language, which is apparent in O. In one interview, you said that when you wrote it, you had a thesaurus about all the Finnish words that you wanted to include in the novel, and when you sort of ran out of words, different words to use, so that was the logical step to close the novel.
Yeah, that's true. I just wanted to be as rich in language as possible. So I just wanted to use so many words as I can, not just for the sake of putting words in there, but I think it was important for the essence of the book and part of the like aesthetic appearance of the book and its themes.
Thank you for listening and watching.